regarding pala sa part 1, like, napansin ko, nung ni-rewatch ko yung, yung video, I noticed na halfway ng video, naging echoey yung audio ng game for some reason. I don't know why. No first half naman okay siya, but hopefully this time around wala nang scuffs, wala nang sira or whatever. So, replay lang natin sabi na Rose.
At least wait for me to call someone who will fetch you, okay?
She's gone before I can voice one word of complaint. Left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. One group of elderlies, gathered some ways across from me, is occupied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. A little argument here, an occasional laughter and teasing there. I smile to myself. Conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help. Speaking of, I should call Ak. It's a few hours early from what I've told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. Or bribe him into giving me one. Not that he'll ever accept the latter, personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendency to annoy the hell out of me, it's that. Well, whatever way works, a free ride is still a free ride. There's Rose's offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Bothering her for a favor, as small as this, is the last thing I want to do right now. Diyan ka na pala. Anyway, narinig ko ba yung game? Is it mahina or ano? Kasi
sakto lang.
Kasi hininaan ko yung game sa settings. Kasi for some reason, for some reason yung yung audio kahapon, okay siya nung first half. Pero nung second half, yung latter half na, naging echoey yung game audio. Hindi ko lang kung bakit. So,
baka dahil ba ulit dun sa, di ba sabi mo kahapon nakalimutan mong i-off yung
Hindi.
Yung...
Naayos ko na yun eh. And kung nakalimutan kong iwan yun, kung naiwan ko ulit yun, edi dapat pati yung audio natin or yung voice mo nag-e-echo.
Sabagay.
Pero hindi, okay na yung okay na lahat ng first half eh. Pero no second half bigla lang yun, anyway.
Pero okay naman yung volume. I can hear the ringing.
A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a decent signal later, the call finally connects and...
Shit! Bomb Ash from Deluxe City. Bag as watch out.
Shit, how loud is this thing even?
For trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy.
Cringe talaga nung
Bomb Ash from Deluxe City.
yung ringtone
Bag as
niya.
watch out. Can't beat me.
A sharp ringing fills the entire hall, disrupting the pleasant quiet that has settled. Soon enough, heads begin to turn in search of the source, mine included. My eyes dart around the small crowd before zeroing in on a lone figure crouched behind the same group of old people checking out the decors moments ago. He is facing away from me, fumbling with something in his hands. But I don't need to see his face to know whose back it is. Oh, I'd recognize that dumb parka anywhere. Without bothering to end the call, I march towards him. After what happened today, I'm really not in the mood to deal with this.
Of all the times to...
Ashton Frey!
Si Edgy Boy.
Buong pangalan? Kulang na lang middle name.
What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded.
Wah!
He jumps, lets out an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out from his grip. It bounces from one hand to the other in his poor attempt to catch it, before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. Kind of feel sorry for the phone and the floor. But it's not every day that you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn his stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. An awkward pause passes between us. A blink. A cough. He makes a face. And then, in a too-quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget, while a grin threatens to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. In another universe, where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I'd find that adorable. Endearing, even. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. The way things are, I'm already content to see him out of his obnoxiously calm and collected disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Asshole.
Wait lang. Wait lang, boy. I-play mo nga ulit yung ano.
Wallet.
Yan. Yung last na sinabi niya.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Parang nag-e-echo yung ano ni Ash. Or ganun ba talaga yung boses niya?
Nag-echo? I don't hear any echo on my end. Wala.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
O ano, pinakinggan ko sa stream. Nag-ano nga, may a bit of echo nga. Ba't ganun?
Oo. Echo yung boses niya. I'm not sure. Pero yung kanina naman hindi.
What? That's kind of weird. Wait lang. May tatry lang ako. I'll play it again, tas sabihin mo kung nag-e-echo pa.
Okay.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Hindi na? Okay na?
Oo, hindi na. What did you do?
Ito. I'll do it again and see if it echoes again.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
So?
Can you do it again? Can you play again?
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Parang medyo echo yung ulit.
What the hell is happening? Wait lang. May tatry lang ako.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Wait.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
That's kind of weird, you know?
Oo nga.
Let's
Pero yung
see.
music, kung papakinggan mo yung music, hindi.
Oo nga.
Walang echo.
Wait lang. How about this? See if it fixes the thing.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Na, same pa rin. Parang may echoing pa rin.
What is happening? To last. Baka kasi magsawa na yung mga iba naman i-play natin. Sige. Ito. Tell me if medyo umokay na siya or kung ganun pa rin ba walang pinagbago.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
Medyo equi pa rin pero not like before.
That's weird. That's weird. One of my ano ba, hypothesis is this. Kasi yung mic ko, 'di ba naka-stand lang. And I don't know, maybe I'm not exactly a sound engineer or a sound genius. Pero baka kasi pag yun nga nagsasalita sila or yung sound, it vibrates through the table, through the stand, and then parang napipick up pa rin ng mic in a way. So parang alam mo yun, nadodoble and kind of gives
kasi
that
diba,
echoey thing.
Siguro kasi di ba naka-noise cancelling naman yung ano mo? Yung mic mo.
Yes.
Siguro hindi niya na-detect as noise kasi nga parang ano din. Siguro akala nung mic mo ano din siya, tao din siya. Kaya na ano niya rin. Napipick up niya rin.
Wait. Let me double check. Salita ka nga. Saglit.
Hello.
Yeah. Last, try mo ulit magsalita.
Hello.
Yeah. I think that is the thing. Kasi for some reason, napipick up ka rin ng mic ko pag nagsasalita ka. I can see it sa sa OBS eh. Di ba pag may sound yung umaangat yung green bar or something, whatever that's called.
Pag yung mic.
Pero, ewan ko, we will exactly know kung ano mangyayari sa recording. Kasi kahapon okay siya eh. Yung sound mo hindi echoey. 'Di ba nung first half, kahit nung yung kahit nga nung second half nung naging echoey na yung game, okay pa rin yung mo eh. Okay pa rin yung sound mo eh.
That's very weird. Same lang ba? Same setup ka lang? Same lang yung pwesto ng mic like yesterday?
Hindi ko naman tawag dito. Hindi ko binabago. Yes.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Actually. Wait lang. Yeah, naka-on naman yung noise suppression.
I think you might need to get a headset na bro.
Possibly, I might need to get a headset. Or siguro yun nga, gamitan ko bukas na headset.
Kahit earphones lang muna siguro. Since lang naman, like visual novel type game lang naman. Di ba naman kailangan ng left and right?
I can't try now.
Pwede, try natin.
Pero hindi headset gagamitin ko. Ito kasi yung parang within reach me, yung yung earbuds ko na Bluetooth earbuds ko.
Pwede.
Tatry ko lang.
Try lang natin. If it would make any difference.
Hopefully ba detect siya nung PC?
May ka naman. May Bluetooth dongle ka naman ba?
Mayroon, but parang hindi siya na-detect ngayon. Kaya lang. Let's proceed with the game muna saglit.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way!
Ayun, did that echo yung sinabi ni Isabella? No.
Hindi.
Maybe it's Ashton.
Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
Ayan.
I think I do notice na rin yung kay Isabella, medyo may echo nga din.
Nagkaano na. It's weird.
Check mo yung Twitch. Mag-meet mo na ako dito sa gita.
Okay. check yung Twitch. Okay.
Double
Then
check yung sa
I'll
Twitch.
proceed with the game. For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed a canary. Suddenly, checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches seems to be a more interesting activity than explaining himself.
Ash,
I could be looking to buy a house.
a mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
He's messing with me.
Ashton, I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
He chances a glimpse at some point behind me.
For some reason, hindi siya ganun kalala sa ano, sa Twitch. So I think it's siguro sa ano lang din, sa Discord lang din siya. Kasi hindi siya ganun kalala sa Twitch eh.
Possible. Pero ano kasi to eh. We will definitely know pagkatapos pagda-download ko na yung video. Doon talaga malalaman yung mga things and shit.
Pero ano, yung how do you say, yung sa Twitch mo, okay naman. Hindi siya noticeable. So, let's proceed na lang muna.
But anyway, for the viewers, we're so sorry. We're podcasters, not streamers.
We are still learning the ins and outs.
We're learning. We don't have like a whole team behind us. Yung mga, alam mo naman yung mga streamers, they have a whole team behind us to fix those kinds of
problems. May mga editors sila na.
And yung mga ano, kasi yung ano ewan ko, siguro alam, ma-sidetrack lang tayo saglit. Para ginawa ng episode din no podcast eh. Hindi. Pero kasi yung mga ano, sa hindi mga nakakaalam, majority of the streamers out there, may mga ano kasi yun, they have a whole team behind them. Kumbaga, yung trabaho lang nila is to stream, to play the games. Kumbaga sila yung talent. Meron silang mga managers, meron silang sound design team, yung gumagawa ng art nila or whatever. So yung mga problems sa ganito, hindi na nila pinoproblema. Kasi ayos na agad. There are people to fix it for them. Kumbaga gagawin na lang nila is to go on, entertain, and that's it. And para sa mga ano naman, although may mga independent streamers naman din out there, di ba, na yun, inaral talaga nila. Kami kasi we just, went at it guns blazing, bro. Let's fix it along the way. Di ba?
Yes, we learn along the way.
Hindi namin to inaral like, wait lang, aralin muna natin lahat ng kailangan aralin or ayusin before pa tayo mag-stream. Let's just stream it right off the bat, and if may problema, then ayusin natin unti-unti, then, until na ma-perfect natin. Yeah. That's how we live our life. Anyway, going back to the game. Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns me back to face him.
I just finished working on something, so I dropped by.
I still don't see how this work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm like he has touched something particularly hot and casually rubs the back of his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and all. So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client.
We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Does he look normal, dude? Does he look normal?
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Nung nilaro mo ba to, nag-controller ka o hindi?
Hindi. Di ba wala pa akong controller that time?
Oo nga pala. Inisip ko kasi,
Kaya, ano,
gusto ko i-try na controller. Para pag nag-QTE, nag-QTE, hindi rinig na rinig. Kasi
Oo
kahapon
nga,
yung
yung
QTE,
keyboard.
puta, RIP keyboard, bro. Kahit si ano eh, kahit si Kura, di ba, napachat siya ng RIP keyboard
RIP
sa
keyboard.
sa Discord. Anyway, ayun, kasama sa ano yun, kasama sa content yun. Para maramdaman ng mga viewers yung tayo na intensity, pare.
On stream.
Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on Earth I'll ever think about telling it to, if I can help it. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he has helped me, even without me asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and the supernatural? He'll never believe those, even if he hears it from a friend. Except maybe if it's Becca. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you at every single chance you'll get. Asshole. What did I ever do to him? He never does that to Becca or Zach. I can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Nope. Over my dead body. Before it catches his attention, I shove the letter deep into my bag.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but it's still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. He calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background. Whispers calling me back, shadows beckoning. Help me! Help me! I don't look back. We spend the ride back to Luxborn City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles or it's on a respectable volume, but otherwise he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way are signs, I know there are things he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside in the small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him.
Here.
All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me cleanly on the chin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package makes a soft landing on my lap instead.
Sorry.
Init ka sa mukha ang puta.
Hindi niya sinalo pare, skill issue. The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flip the half-forgotten package on my lap.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
Ito pare.
Energy pa.
Toko mucho.
Oo, ano, Choco Mucho.
Nung high school ako, favorite ko yun eh. Toko mucho.
Ako yung ano, Violet pa yun. Oo, yung violet na chocolate.
Oh, dalawa yun eh. Violet tsaka blue, di ba?
Ah.
Yung violet yung chocolate, yung blue ata yung white, yung ano. Ang ganyan. Basta?
Something. Alam ko may pangatlo. Oo, basta yun. Alam ko marami na ngayon yun.
Basta yun. May chocomocho pa ba ngayon? Wala.
I think, meron pa ako nakikita. Oo, meron pa. May nakikita pa ako sa ano. Pure gold.
Makabili nga.
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there. Have you eaten lunch yet?
I don't even get a chance to deny it because right on cue, my stomach rumbles loudly and an empty, gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable.
Gutom
No
na si
surprise.
Isabella, pare.
Ano yan?
Gutom na si Isabella. Paris,
Oo nga.
kailangan ng Paris na.
No surprise there, I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca while she was on break. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. Not like the hollow feelings new to me though. If anything, it's just one of the things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years, growing up. Thanks. Then I tear open the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar. Apart from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after that small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you.
How'd the open house go?
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you
Bakit
won't.
talaga ng spike yan na yun? Yung parang nakapout yung lips.
And what makes you so sure?
And yeah.
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
How do you even know about the last one?
Rebecca. Anyhow, you're hell-bent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you. Even me.
He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
I hate you. I really hate you right now.
His answer is a small laugh, the kind that screams, I'm right. Told you so. I hate it when he does that.
I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Too bad. Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Why, of all times, did I have to screw up like that in front of an important customer? No less. Branching tree.
Medyo malayo-layo pa tayo.
Oo nga. Ito pa yung ano no? Ito yung shortest chapter eh. Di ba?
Oo nga eh. Buti lang maaga tayo na gano'n nag-start.
Anyway, sabi ko pa naman kanina, hopefully matapos natin yung chapter ni Isabella ngayon. Doesn't look like it. Part 3,
Depends.
sure. It depends. I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts. Who doesn't like free donuts?
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Nope.
No, it does not.
Happy.
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
Atik.
He meant that as a joke, but how close it is to the truth made my blood run cold and my own heartbeat a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and apprehension.
Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
You made them angry?
Not angry, just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients, the rights, was it?
I can't answer that. Oh, at least not without revealing everything that took place in the attic. Does it make sense to lie to him?
Change the subject para.
He proved to us that he can read people, so let's change the subject.
You keep asking
He's
me
a very
about my
good
work,
detective.
yet you haven't said a single word about yours.
Plus.
Plus.
Kaya lang, sino ba nga? Kay Zack pare, pabababae natin.
Kaya
Hindi.
wag pare si Tin yan eh.
Sino? Ako si Tin yun, oo. Mabait si Tin.
That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
An over-exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is still better than outright lying to him. Right?
Okay.
Besides, it never works with him. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just bad at it or because he's just really very good at his job.
Wait lang, hindi pa binabanggit yung job ni Ashton so far.
Hindi, binanggit na kanina.
Nabanggit na.
Oh, yung detective. Yeah. He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily, shifting a glance over me and returning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I wondered how long before we reach the venue for Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside, it appears Ash has taken the longer route. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid the rush hour traffic.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's how our GC goes. Memes
That's how we
everywhere.
converse.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
That earns him a soft punch to his arm. I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It'll only make his head bigger. Stupid Ash.
Alright, lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago.
He recounts what he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, and the big case he's been stuck working on. Stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things he can tell, he has always been careful about that. Even in the way he spins his answers to my questions. Just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's normal, right? I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated if you couldn't bring someone to justice because they kept slipping out of your fingers? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. His stories never cease to be entertaining, regardless. If things weren't the way they were back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, nope, not really. Mama would never allow that. But the
Galit si Mama,
idea...
par.
Man. Oh. Nubo.
Nalalo ko yung usok ko.
Kala ko na ano ulit eh. You choked on your own saliva.
Hindi ngayon. Not today, saliva, not today.
But the idea is still
Anyways.
there. Along with countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. Yun, no? Uy. Pocket Chibi, Batcat, Point of No Return.
Point of no return. Puta, parang ano yun yung itsura nung yung sa point of no return sa baba.
Ito.
Parang reminiscent of ano nga to yung laro sa Star Rail.
Kanada.
Tapos ando sa
Ito kasi
team,
ano yun.
sa kabila.
Si Jobit.
Si Joby.
Jobit yan bro. May concert si Jobit sa ano.
Si Jojit.
Concert sa UA.
Rest in peace, Lodi.
Rest in peace, Lodi. Wala ka man ngayon.
Concert pa?
Hindi natin nakanta sa ano yun nung Sabado yun
Oo nga, Next time.
Puro ano eh. Puro mga Disney din kasi kinanta natin nun eh. No?
Oo hindi siya belong that night, pare.
Oo nga. Tsaka nag-Elvis din. Elvis night nga rin pala yun.
Offering.
Anyway. A small
Want me to
crowd.
read?
Ano yun?
Want me to read?
Okay. Okay, sure.
Yeah. A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrive. The LIP Fest, short for Luxembourg Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts the bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Big deal. Del ang puta. I know Reed. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award. But just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already puts a grin on his face for weeks. Wait lang, nakihan ko yung Discord ko. Ba't kasi hindi naka-maximize tong Discord ko? Yo. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, laki pala ni Zach, no? O nga pala, he's a tower. He appears to loom over most of the moviegoers, and with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did. So, I heard. Shit. Once early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach.
No, Justin.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller so as to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and
Wala.
Okay, okay.
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost.
Hindi.
What?
May chinek na ako.
Okay, okay. Okay na, okay na.
Yes.
I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Imagine, straight face of what's crack-a-lackin'? Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zack seems to be.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
What's up, Z-Man? Dapat pala tawag natin kay Team, no? T-Man.
J-Man.
Oh, J-Man pare, J-Man. There's
Bukas.
fondness. Bukas pare. Pag nagano tayo. Pag nagano tayo Warframe. Nga pala, ano na pala ako. 4 hours na lang yung void rig ko. Puta na sa wakas.
Lul. Ayun. Nice. Yung ano pa pala, yung plot mo na ano ko na, nabili ko na. So, sa susunod na tayo, na mag-online ulit tayo, I shall trade it to you.
Okay. Para maano ko na rin, mabili ko na rin si Octavian Prime.
Yes. Ay, yung ano rin pala, di ba? Kasi kanina ko binili kasi para hindi ko na makalimutan kasi di ba may ano pa ako, yung 50% off pa. So, yun.
Bumili ka skin?
Bumili ako skin ng Sarin Prime. Tayo na stig nga itsura. Tapos ano ko na rin na fully built na siya. Pero wala pang forma. Pa-forma ko pa yun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gusto ko makita yung bago itsura ni Sarin pare.
Gago stig nga.
Big movie din yun si Sarin. Anyways, labas ako na ba ito? Hindi pa, no?
Hindi pa.
There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended. But years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to the other's ears. Or at least enough to make for both to take it in stride. I know
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
You really have no idea.
A beat passes. And then, Zack laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding! You know you can always count on me.
Gagong creepy ng ngiti ni Zack.
Oo nga.
It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Privy, no?
Privy, yes.
Yeah, privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zack's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that if it's Ash, tangina, inulit talaga pare. Ulit. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Ah well, boys will be boys, I guess.
Boys will be boys.
Yeah, true that, true that. I give Zack a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella!
You, Bella!
Bella.
Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
And it's true. They've known each other far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speak of the devil. Devils, pare, devils.
Devils.
Shit. Without a warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around.
God.
Oh!
Fuck. Wait lang. Bago mo basahin, ano yun lang natin.
Becca, you're just in time.
Yeah.
And the fastest fingers in the West. I have to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space. But she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still. She stares at me intently, concern filling her eyes.
Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you alright? Why wouldn't I be?
Rose called me earlier.
Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have my family living close by and the only other relative I have here works on the far side of the country, I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of emergency. I should have known Rose would call her. I pushed Becca's hands away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together.
Oh, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Beside me, Ash snickers. I bite back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out for the said area. I do my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zack. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zack.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Parang ang lakas ng boses ni, ni Becca.
Ni Becca.
Wow, thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
Yung voice nila individually sa settings, if I remember correctly.
Let's see. Oh yeah, nga.
Pero pantay-pantay lang naman sila. Baka malakasan talaga boss ni Rebecca.
Oo, galit siya. So, yeah. Give her the benefit of the doubt, pare.
Benefit of the doubt, pare. Wait lang, pare. Alas 5 na magla-logout lang ako.
Oo nga pala. May double check lang din ako habang nag-logout ka pa.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy. May humabol pala na.
Ayan, no?
May humabol na isang ticket. Wait lang.
Okay.
Mabilis lang naman to.
Ay, talaga ma-detect yung thing. Anyway, habang nag-ano ka pa dyan, I'ma continue first.
Okay.
What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
May selos.
See? I'm
Jelly.
okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss sex film.
We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
Yes, sir. I shoot
Yes,
him a pleading look. Sabihin mo pag ano ka na, pag G ka na ulit
Ito na.
Okay. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. We're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks. Something he usually does when he's getting impatient.
If she says she's
Okay
okay,
na
then
pala
there's
ako.
nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either.
Okay. Wait lang. Oh, there we go. It's here. Wait lang. Wow.
Sige lang. Bridge of the nose, yun yung sa ano, diba? Sa gitna ng mata.
Yung bridge ng nose?
Ah,
Yes. Isa... Ano ba? Isa yung buto ng ilong.
oo nga, sa may gitna ng mata.
Ah,
Pango kasi ako.
hindi rin naman matangos ang ilong ko pa. It's a Filipino thing, bro. Yung mga
Oo nga.
Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
Oy.
Oy, galit. Parang nagagalit na si ano. Getting intense.
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
Oh, jiggle P6.
Hey. You read.
Nga pala. Sorry. I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last she really releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance, I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Oy.
Oy. Malalim, pare, may hugot.
May selos sa best friend, pare.
Pare. Issue, pare, issue.
Did you say something?
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
If you say so.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside. Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
I pull myself off from Becca to get my wallet from my bag, and
What's this?
it's already in Ash's hand before I can even react. Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look.
No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
I don't care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
I try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now, I really wish I have the advantage over him.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay, now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper.
Achievement. Too early for Halloween.
Tayo, ang ganda nung art eh, no, compared dun sa mga sprite.
Oo nga eh.
I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They are still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful, thick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back into the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Ow! Someone, please! Today's turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Hindi ko alam kung bakit no? Bakit kaya achievement yun? It's part of the game.
Hindi ko rin alam eh. Pakita ba natin yung mga achievements dito? The journal.
Wala ata.
Options, no? Wala.
Wala.
Sa ano siya? Sa main menu siya.
Sa main menu ata. Pero that makes me curious. Is there like a way or some choice na hindi nila makikita yan?
I'm not sure. Sa tingin ko makikita pa rin talaga nila no matter what happens. Pero there is... Ay, hindi pala siya achievement. Achievement ba siya? Check na lang natin mamaya. Pero may na-miss akong isa eh. I think mag-a-unlock yung na-miss kong isa if I made a different choice. So... yeah.
Okay. Oh, hindi ko pa ata nababasa. Nabasa ko na ba yun?
Ano mo ba na? Ito?
Hindi pa. Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way.
It's not a prank.
It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
Namatay yan.
Gulat na gulat eh.
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up. There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
Ay, galit na siya, pare.
Alam mo ba may video ba yun? Napanood ko dati or parang nabasang article. When, pagdating sa mga ghostly, mga ghosts, ang tamang term daw na gamitin is paranormal ata instead of supernatural. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's the other way around. I'm not sure. Kasi yung supernatural, it also deals with deals with like unexplained phenomenon such as parang aliens and stuff like that, mga ganun. So parang mas accurate term daw na gamitin is paranormal. Parang ganun. Para sa mga viewers, kung alam nyo man yun, and if I'm having it backwards, then, just tell us. Comment na lang siguro.
Comment sa baba.
Pero yun,
That's interesting.
Ano yan?
That's interesting.
Oo nga I learned something nung napanood ko yan.
Hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing.
Buti lang mabilis ako pumintot ng Z.
Oo nga. Buti na lang muntik na masira yung keyboard ni Kevin.
Naging no? Ano yung clicky keyboard? Anong key yun? Brown? Brown switch ba?
Blue switch yung maingay.
Naging blue switch yung keyboard bigla,
We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
She's mad.
Galit na siya, pare. Nagigimumu na siya, pare.
Ayun nga, cat eyes, pare.
Oo, pare. Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Hash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag, with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, trying to Ryan Gosling. Saw a ghost, saw a ghost, probably lost. Oh, pare, tangina. She can. Probably lost a sale. Got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention. I can't afford to give it right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the group,
Guys!
God, si Big Boy.
si Z-Man. Zach rarely ever raises his voice even when there's a point he wants to drive home. And hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out of the argument immediately die on my tongue, on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her. And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too. I'm pretty sure there's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet, despite Zach's attempt to lighten things up, or Ash's and Becca's... What? How do you read that? Acquiescing? Acquiescing gestures. The tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Uy, si Kura. What's up, Kura? Careless. So
Kura is
careless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stop Kura.
Hello, boss. Hello.
Medyo mahina yung boss mo, pare.
Oh. Good enough?
Iyong.
Yes.
What's up?
Yo.
Yun na, pare. A choice. Maybe leaving is the better decision for all of us. So, anong trip na?
No,
Do we stay or do we go home?
You stay?
Shit.
You go home.
I didn't know it comes with that responsibility, pare. Wait lang. Kasi alam ko pag stay for the movie, magagalit si Becca, di ba?
Maano siya, maiinis siya, but I can't remember kung maaapektuhan ba yung relationship natin sa kanya.
Pero pag nag-go home, it's possible din na ma-affect din yung kay Zach.
Oh, yung kay Zach, I'm like 60% to 70% sure na baka bumaba yung relationship. Kay Becca, I'm not exactly sure. But, ikaw, what do you want? Do you wanna up the relationship with Becca or up the relationship with Zach? Or so let's save.
Yeah. Let's save.
Let's save. So, what do you wanna try first?
Let's try going home. Kasi let's see kung gaano kalaki yung mababawas kay Zach.
Okay, let's try to go home. Oh my God, ang laki nung...
Oh, gago, laki boy. Pero malaki rin yung nabigay kay kay Becca. Gago, nabawasan yung kay Ash?
Nabawasan din yung kay Ash. Kay Zach.
Oh,
So, do you
no.
wanna stick with the choice?
Let's try the other one.
Let's try the other one.
Sorry boy. Sorry guys. Pero...
No! Dumagdag yung dalawa. So ganun lang. It's just like the opposite.
Opposite.
So, do you wanna up Becca or what? Kasi ako, personally, yung pinili ko dito nung una ko nilaro is I stayed for the movie.
Ako din eh. Same. Alam ko nag-stay din ako sa movie. For the movie. So,
but there is I won't spoil much, but there is a certain interaction with Isabella and Becca if you go home.
Oh, edi go home tayo, pare. Go home.
So let's go home. Let's go.
Yes,
Ikaw Kura. Let's go home or stay for the movie?
Go home.
Go home.
Go home, pare. Go home.
Okay, let's go home.
Uuwi.
Umuwi na, may curfew yan eh.
Tama. Tama. Uwi na.
Curfew pa. Uwi na tayo pare.
Ayan.
Pwede naman natin mabawi yung kay Zack.
Yung kay Ash naman, just went back to normal.
Back to normal lang
So,
naman yung
yeah.
kay Ash.
Yeah.
I know I'm being selfish, but if I stay, I'll only get in the way. I can't look Zack in the eye when my excuses come tumbling out of my mouth.
I'm sorry. Today's not a good day for a movie night out. I think I'll pass. Enjoy, you guys.
Isabella, wait!
I leave without another word, one step after another, as fast as my own 2 feet can take me away from them. Becca calls after me again. Zack and Ash do too. But their voices become lost in the hustle and bustle of the afternoon crowd. It's strange to walk home like this, to bump shoulders with people you don't know. I felt the same way years ago, fresh off the boat in a foreign land with no one else to depend on. I won't deny that I was nervous.
Kailangan. Check ko lang yung branching tree. Oh, we skipped a lot.
Oh!
It's
Ang
alright.
dami natin na-skip.
It's alright. Stay.
Okay lang.
Much love. For Becca.
For Becca, for interaction with Becca, pare. For the feelings. Now? Well, it's not every day that I get into an argument with your friends. Not every day that they won't believe you even if you're telling the truth. It feels like a betrayal of sorts. It leaves you hollow. And in this faceless city, it's impossible not to feel alone after. Uy, putain pare, may picture silang tatlo.
Uy, apat pare. Grabe o tayo.
Ay, gabi, sorry.
Grabe po.
Kaya doon pala si Zack, hindi ko
Porkit
napansin.
hindi pa na-unlock.
Kaya hindi ko siya napansin.
Unlockable character, bro.
That's, sorry sa mga ano, sorry team. Pero, hindi ko talaga napansin po tayo na. Tapos may panty pa dun sa ano. May panty pa dun.
Panty doon.
Gago.
Puro mga ano.
Pero look at the bat. The cute bat
Bat cat.
Tsaka
bro.
may sheep.
Bat cat.
Bat cat pare, bat cat.
Ito yung ano eh. Ito yung logo nung yang ng devs.
Oh, the bat cat.
Hindi, yung sheep.
Yung sheep.
Yeah.
Kala ko yung bat cat.
Ito bat
Anyways.
cat. It's a bat cat.
Bat cat pare, bat cat. Tapos si Michael Jackson na doon sa dulo.
Saan?
Oh, fuck.
Ito? Hindi gago siya ano yan. Frank Sinatra to, di ba?
Frank Sinatra ba?
Ay, Frank Sinatra. Grabe naman na.
Anyways, the sun has already set by the time I reach the comfort of my own room.
Check natin yung journal. There.
Yeah. On my phone, there are 4 messages waiting to be read. 3 from Zack and a lone voicemail from Ash. Becca will probably drop by later to check on me, to say the same thing these messages will likely contain. Yet, I can't bring myself to open or listen to any of them, much less look forward to anyone's visit. So, without taking another glance at it, I slide my phone back to my bag and plop down on my bed, allowing the heavy beating in my chest to finally pull me into an uneasy sleep. Perhaps tomorrow would be better. The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. Ay,
Mga ganaw yan, nakita ko si Zach.
pare.
Nakita.
Maliwanag na pare.
Hindi, pero ang weird din kasi ng picture yun. Parang may punit di ba dito?
Parang silang tatlo lang, tas
Oo.
pinatong, parang picture ni Zack na pinatungan ng tatlong sila.
Oo nga.
Anyways, my eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep, all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. Dalawa lang kaya yung unan mo, tapos dalawang floof. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window, and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxborn, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone? The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. Ta-ta-ta. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Where's my towel?
Admittedly, it's a weekend, as an unspoken rule that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened, oh Lord, one box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Wait, when was the first time?
Baka dati. Previous time.
Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my bag. There's a moment of indecision at first. My mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. Answer it! But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Shit. Sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. Caller ID reads, Mama!
Si Mama.
Huh?
Mama! It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now. Hey, Pinoy Pride!
An unusual time for them to call.
Anyway.
Usually it's around noontime here and I'm the one calling. Not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call.
Magkano ba international call? Pag ano?
Hindi ko rin alam, bro. I've never tried it.
Oo nga eh. Kasi ano na eh.
May messenger.
This is international calls anyway. There's, the internet.
Oo nga.
Skype or messenger call. Di ba? Mga good. FaceTime, whatever.
Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Ay, hindi. Mahirap pala sila, bro. I remember na. Mahirap sila. Di ba?
Oo nga.
So, baka wala silang internet or ano.
Sa bagay, anong year ba ito lumabas?
2017, nilabas yung game.
2017. Everyone has internet that time, pare. Kahit poor people, pare.
Sabagay.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job.
Mas magandang ano siguro, no? Para sa akin, it would be a better touch if itong whole segment ginawa nilang Tagalog.
Oo nga. Or
tapos nilagyan na lang nila ng like open-close parenthesis na translation. Di ba?
Or at least put some Tagalog words in it.
Yeah.
Or Tagalog, some Tagalog lines.
Taglish, agad, di ba?
Taglish pa. Kamusta ka, chong?
Dude, pare, chong.
Dude, pare, chong. Did you make tuhog-tuhog for the day? I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand. But Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Sana typical pare. Typical breadwinner. Yung iba walang kwenta.
Yung iba ganyan, no? Nag-iinom.
Oo nga, tanghaling tapat, nag-iinom sa bilyaran. Ayun, may Tagalog word pala dito. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking. Tangan pare. Already out drinking right now. Sa bilyaran yun pare.
Sa bilyaran yun. Naglalasing. Kasama si Kuya Bear.
Again, I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own, and, well, Auntie Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having run herself knee-deep in debt.
Lubog sa utang.
Sa utang.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
Typical na no? Pinoy pa. Daming anak.
Daming anak pa. Kasi mga pangalan iba-iba. Yung walang walang concept or something.
Oo. So, bale ilan na sila? Si Kuya Jordan, si Ate Ann, siya, si Isabella, Nico, Karen, Michael. Anim
Pare.
Ano tsaka si EJ. 7 kasi di ba si EJ?
Si EJ yung
7 sila.
Binalita.
Magkakapatid. My God.
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
No? Ang weird. Kasi di ba, usually dito sa atin sa Pinas, yung tawag na papa, hindi siya normal sa family na na struggling.
Ano ba ang Si Itay. Yeah. Hindi ko alam ano bang tinatawag. Tay.
Usually Tay.
Daddy.
Daddy. Hindi ko rin sure. Kasi, ewan ko, or sa amin lang ba? Or sa lugar lang namin? Kasi, hindi ako, hindi ko madalas marinig yung papa.
Anong term sa inyo?
Sa amin usually either, yun nga, either tatay or daddy. Bihira ako makarinig ng papa.
Sa amin yun. Mama, papa. Nanay, tatay, gusto kong tinapay.
Kahit yung mama medyo bihira din. Usually, ermat.
Ewan ko, I think maybe it's a Spanish thing. Kasi di ba ewan ko sa amin siguro, pag yung mom ko, pag tinatawag niya yung if she's referring to yung sa parents niya, si mama, si papa. Eh di ba pag yung ganong klaseng pagkakasabi, parang Spanish ata yun. Si mama, si papa. And yung tawagan din nila, yung ateng, kuyang, ditche, Spanish din yun di ba?
That's very interesting.
So, yan.
Anyways, it's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well.
Liars. Why do you lie?
Why do you lie? Magtutong-it ka lang Kailangan mo lang ng pantong-it
Mama Jong ka lang Kilatilaw. Kilatilaw.
The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's good.
Wala.
Tama.
Wala ko dyan, puta. Pangtongit lang yan
Bingo
pa
lang.
yan. Natalo pa yan. Sige.
Talo sa tongit, panchong at bingo.
Talo pa nga, pero addict pa rin. Sige, wala nang pera yan. Sige. Tangin na. What the fuck? Talo na nga. Sige, laro pa rin.
Tama. Hanggang manalo, pare.
Hanggang manalo yan. Hanggang manalo, 10 years later, what the fuck?
Kailangan mabawi.
Sa ilalim na ng tulay nakatira.
Lala.
Tongit pa rin, kaya nasa ilalim ng tulay. Sige. Tongit is life.
Tangin ang lala ng ganun
So gago, lala yun.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape.
And when tongit wasn't a thing.
Di pa uso tongit, pare. Wala pang baraha.
Ay, wala pa ba? Ay, ganun. Di ba? Kagaya na sinabi ko, when tongit wasn't even a thing.
Tama.
Mayaman pa kami nun. Eh na yun, tongit, nandyan na. Patay ang pera.
Napaod sa utang dahil sa tongit, pare. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Pare, nalumpo si Itay. Now,
Ano tawa dun? Putangin. Pagkasabi mo kasi.
sorry. Delivery ko pala yung pare. Sorry.
Ang ganda nun Pati ako napatawin. What the fuck?
Now, the burden of feeding 8 now. Bakit 8? Si 7 sila
kasama yung mom
magkapatid.
niya.
Tama pala. 7 plus 2. Since yung parents nila. Minus 1 siya. So, tama 8. Now, the burden of feeding 8 mouths and setting Papa's bills all rest on my shoulders. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even expect help from our own government, because the health insurance only barely covers anything.
Speaking facts, bro. Speaking facts.
Shrimp.
Filipino government talaga halata. Puta.
PhilHealth po. PhilHealth. I don't want to dive into that hole right now.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's
Wala na
number.
kaming pera
I'll
kasi
talk to
ginamit ko nga
them.
pantong. Itong kulit mo naman. Ay, hinday.
Tipid na tayo sa ano, di ba?
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
hopefully. Para sa mga nanonood pala, ano lang ano ba? Baka i-paint niyo yung picture nung nanay ni Isabella as a bad mother kasi dahil sa mga jokes ko. We're just making,
Jokes namin, so sorry po.
um,
Patawad po.
we're just making ano ba? Snaps to typical shit. Pero concerned talaga yung Ermat ni Ermat ni Mama.
Ermat.
Para kay Isabella dito sa sa scene na to. So baka out of baka out of context yung mga jokes ko. Anyways, if not, then I'll find another way. It doesn't need to know that. Sorry, moi. You taught me not to lie. Yet look what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing, sorry. Off script, sorry.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Kailan ka uuwi?
Sabihin niya.
It means, when are you going home, pare? When are you going home?
Translate, please.
Huh?
When you're coming home. EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later?
Sorry.
5 years later, and I still can't give them a straight one. I smile though, Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening. The voice of a child, EJ, talking excitedly about his day at school. The tapping of feet on the floorboards as he runs.
What?
But wait.
Ano daw?
It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around?
Yes.
Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again?
No.
What are they having for dinner today? Ano
Ako.
pare? Nabubuli si EJ pare. I miss them. Wait lang. Shit.
Nangyari.
Sorry. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
No fucking. Well, 1 second. I'm sorry to say, but no fucking way she's a Filipina. She sounds too American.
Yeah, that's true.
What the fuck? No fucking way, man.
Ayun pare. Picture mo nga.
Ayun.
Asa, ayun.
Tapos Isabella.
Ano pa, ang laki ng ulo niya no? Compared
Oo
sa
nga.
iba.
Wala lang, no? Ayun. Si Jollibee, pare. Si
Jollibee pare. Si EJ siguro yung nasa far left. Yung,
Ito.
yung may ano,
Yun, no? Kuya Jordan, halatang manginginom, eh.
makingin puta. Nakakapa pare. Anyways. It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Puta motivation.
Grabe.
Mine motivational rice.
Kaya nga.
Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
That's Rose.
Mama? Did you forget
Oh,
anything?
yep.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that.
Bro,
Get
she sounds
yourself in
so
the office.
Australian.
Hurry!
What the fuck?
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god. I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down?
Panic.
Natakot.
Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
There's a telltale... Huh? Din? What? There's the telltale din of several feet shuffling against a wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't in any way comforting. But it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. Hindi na nagkuskus pare. Buhos lang. Wisik.
Oh my god.
Shit. Episode 3 nga pare.
Oo, episode 3 nga. Tambuka nga 4 eh. Depends on what route we take. Malay mo dito, shortcut. Shortcut.
Dami naman yan.
Then we die. Yep. I think
Spoiler.
that's a good stopping point for now.
Oh.
So we have been streaming for 1 hour 40 minutes.
Sakto lang yan. Good stopping point.
Yes.